Hey, what is up, everybody? CJ Hawkins here. It's Wednesday night. It's live reaction night. And tonight I'm reacting to another video from the Nukes Top 5 on YouTube. 5 ghost videos so scary that Karen called the manager. This should be an interesting one. And as always, the original video is down below the subscription box. So let's get right to the video.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Uh-oh.
TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying.
Uh-oh. Put the brightness up to show you all this. I think I seen something.
While Alicia switches back and forth from her reflection to herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her.
What?
And then, just as quickly, disappears.
What?
Alicia has no idea who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Elaborate hoax.
TikTok user
That
Bailey
looked
is
way
the operations
too real.
manager of an old theater that dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Bailey claims that the theater is extremely haunted, with strange sightings and unexplained voices occurring on a daily basis. Now, for security reasons, Bailey decided not to share the name of the theater on TikTok. But after some digging, I was able to find the name and the location of the theater. However, I will respect Bailey's wishes and I won't share it here. But I do think it's worth noting that the theater has a very haunted past. People believe the theater's founder, who passed away 60 years ago, haunts the Playhouse to this day,
Wow.
still looking after his theater. One night, when Bailey is alone in the Playhouse, he captures something horrifying.
Alright guys, so I work at this
I actually peed
old
myself.
theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see. If you
Yeah,
can
it's
see it
very
at all.
beautiful
But I
theater.
keep hearing a noise in here and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so just double checking, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who
Looks
still
very
remain
nice,
here
too.
and whatnot. And what the
The hell?
what is that?
I didn't necessarily see it, but
Hold on, let me get a better look.
might be gone now. Oh, there's something glowing. What the
The
hell?
figure of a man wearing a suit can be seen in the theater's old private balcony. Bailey says he's the only one who has access to
What?
the area where the apparition can be seen.
Holy crap.
So no one could have been up there. So could this be the ghost of the theater's founder still wandering around and keeping an eye on the place? Let me know what you think. In this next video, TikTok user Saleha Ileana is hanging out in the attic with her friend when something absolutely terrifies them.
Uh-oh.
Stop! No, I'm not even you. No, oh my god! What if it's a raccoon? Why is she answering? She's in there when you're so mad. She's not in there. I can't.
Oh, man. I don't know if somebody's pulling a prank or it really is a
for a
ghost.
long amount of time. You scared the shit out of me. Let's throw something at it.
Well, go out and check, girl.
What? Oh my god! No, it's not. Why was it not?
Holy
It was
crap.
really close, like I shut it. It closes with the lock. Slay, I'm shaking.
Saleha is trying to call her mom on her phone while simultaneously screaming out for her as a door in the attic seems to open on its own. Leia and her friend are terrified and have no idea what could be opening the attic door. She posted her creepy encounter on TikTok, and the video went viral.
Wow.
Then, 4 days later, she's in the attic again, this time all alone.
So I told my mama about the demon that went booga booga, and then I got really scared, so she told me I'm not allowed to go to the attic because she's scared, she got freaked out. And so I went to go take a shower, I got out of the shower, she's sleeping, so now it's time to go to the attic.
40 minutes in.
Oh my god!
And the lights go out.
Don't be scared, 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 don't be scared. So it turns out there's a fucking raccoon in my attic.
Oh my god. A raccoon!
So, the terrifying demonic creature from hell, after all, was a raccoon. So Leia's TikTok viewers have mixed reactions to this comical explanation.
That's pretty funny.
Because sure,
It's a raccoon!
can tip
Hey,
over
it's
a
Kevin
box,
Dunn!
But can a raccoon swing open an attic door
We're
the way
gonna
it
scare
did
me
in
some
her
little
first
girls in
video?
the attic!
Many viewers believe that it still could have been something paranormal.
They could have been, but...
But what do you think? Can a raccoon do this?
No.
A dangerous obsession.
Uh-oh.
Russian YouTuber Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost received a strange message from a woman who had seen several of his videos. She explains that her son was very much into the paranormal. He had a large collection of ghostly pictures and paintings and was obsessed with trying to understand the afterlife. After his grandmother passed away, he saw the perfect opportunity to establish contact with her at her home.
No!
He left his mother's house with the intention of staying
No!
at his deceased grandmother's place for a few days.
Look, before we continue on, I wouldn't mess with the dead, honestly. Like, I've had few members of my family die. The only thing I do is just move forward with my life and move on. Like, one day I will see them when I pass away, when my time comes. But today ain't that day. Not in a very long time, hopefully. But I wouldn't mess with the dead, because what if it's a demon that you're trying to... What if you're... Okay, so, what if you're trying to talk to your grandmother or your father or any member of your family? What's the chances are that you're talking to a demon the entire time? Or a ghost of somebody else? Or a poltergeist, who knows? Just saying.
A week later, his mother got an alarming phone call from her son. In great distress, he explained that objects in the house were moving on their own.
But
and he
yeah,
could hear the
I wonder
angry,
why.
threatening voices of both of his deceased grandparents. Before his mother had time to make sense of his call, the line went dead. Soon after, her son's lifeless body was found on the street outside his grandmother's home. He had passed away from a heart attack. The woman is now absolutely devastated and is trying to find an explanation for her son's untimely passing. Dennis travels to the grandmother's home to investigate. During the day, he sets up cameras in the home to record while he's preparing for his nighttime investigation. While he's away, the cameras capture something very disturbing.
Uh-oh. Let's see what we get. What? That is nuts. Sounds like stomping feet. Or an earthquake. Wow. Something's really banging. And then it stops.
A strange shadow figure crosses the room, and soon after, the whole house begins to shake violently. Even more compelling, if you look closely, this is not simply a camera trick. Objects throughout the entire room can actually be seen vibrating. When Dennis returns to start his nighttime investigation, he has no idea what his cameras have captured. As he's about to turn his cameras back on to record, this happens.
Так, ладно, пойду устанавливать камеры. Сейчас включу эту.
What the hell was that? I heard something.
То ли
Fumble or knock
за
behind the
стенкой
walls.
грохот. Либо кому.
A chest of drawers.
Либо
I
шкаф,
think the noise came from either the
похоже,
wardrobe or the
либо комод.
chest.
Опа. Походу здесь сейчас камеры не буду устанавливать.
I will try.
Попробую на вспышку.
After Dennis hears a loud bang and watches as the cabinet door moves on its own, he decides to take his investigation a step further by turning off all the lights, leaving only one dim red light to illuminate his video. He goes through some cabinets and drawers and finds some creepy pictures that were most likely left behind by the woman's deceased son. The son is said to have collected strange and allegedly paranormal photos from the internet. As Dennis is looking through the photos, things take a terrifying turn.
Uh-oh. This is just garbage. Oh, I don't think he liked that response, did he? This is just garbage. What? How dare you call it garbage? I heard footsteps. First thing.
A loud bang startles Dennis, and now frozen with fear, he stares into the darkness at what sounds like heavy footsteps seeming to come closer and closer. Now very creeped out, he decides to simply put the photos back into the drawer and end his investigation. So could the terrifying activity in the house be the spirits of the woman's son and his grandparents? Or is it something more dark and sinister?
Both.
Let me know what you think in the comments.
One of the two.
To watch Dennis's full investigation, you can check out his YouTube channel, Dark Ghost. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Art of Fear.
Uh-oh.
Mason Kratz of Redcliffe, Australia recently
Art of
renovated
Fear.
an old 1930s warehouse that had been sitting empty for over 25 years. Mason converted the old warehouse into an art studio / bar called Arts and Drafts. Basically, customers can paint a picture and have a cold one at the same time.
Cool.
Mason says that since he began renovations on the 1930s warehouse, he has seen and heard many odd things
1930s
around
warehouse.
the old building. But being a skeptic, he has always just dismissed the strange occurrences. That is until late one night around 2 a.m.
Uh-oh.
The Arts and Drafts studio is closed for the night. Mason is working late, all alone in the building, when he experiences something downright terrifying.
Uh-oh.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there. And
Wow.
I freaked out. So if if something happens, I want to have it on video.
Stealing his nerves, Mason heads back upstairs to check out the area where he had his chilling encounter, filming as he goes.
So this is where I was. I was standing right there.
Is the bathroom haunted?
The lights are up in the main bathrooms, of course. Hello?
The hell is that?
Hello?
Hey, he shuts the door on him.
All right, I think I'm done. I think I've had about enough for today.
Did you see it? Mason doesn't notice, but right before he ends the video, a face with glowing eyes can be seen at the end of the hallway.
What?
And it seems to be staring directly at him. What makes the footage even creepier is the fact that the face appears 10 to 15 feet above a staircase. No one or nothing could have been standing up there.
And you can see how far it is. I think it was looking around this edge. And there's nothing to stand on.
No,
Mason
there isn't.
Kratz has never caught anything paranormal on camera and is not even a believer in the supernatural.
Wow.
But this experience just might have changed
That
his
is
mind.
really weird.
The Night Visitor.
Uh-oh.
At the Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, grieving families began to notice something very disturbing. Decorations and toys that were placed at the graves of their loved ones started to go missing. One of the families decided to set up a hidden trail camera in a tree to capture pictures of whoever was stealing the grave decorations. Instead, they caught something truly bizarre. When they checked the trail camera, they found strange, unexplainable images of a small girl wandering around the cemetery in the middle of the night.
What?
Worried that the girl might be lost, they showed the pictures to the cemetery staff. The workers were shocked to their core. They said they knew who the small girl was, and then led the family to the nearby grave of little Fabiola Gonzalez. The next day, they showed the pictures to the young girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez. The grieving mother burst into tears. Sandra says that she immediately recognized her deceased young daughter, Fabiola. She said that she had no doubt that it was her daughter. Even in the grainy photo, she said she could still instantly recognize her little girl, from her hair to her clothes and even her shoes.
That is...
Sandra Gonzalez shared the photos on her Facebook page to raise awareness about her daughter's tragic passing. And I highly recommend that you read more about Fabiola's very sad story over on Sandra Gonzalez's Facebook page, Obey Sandrizi. The Hospital of Shadows.
Uh-oh.
Over on the popular Mexican YouTube Urbex channel Terror al Extremo, Luis Manuel Mote and his crew explored the abandoned Gonzalo Castaneda Hospital in Mexico City, Mexico. The hospital has been abandoned for 9 years after it was announced that the whole building could possibly collapse at any time. The property has been left in a state of decay. Curious explorers who dare to enter the building say that they have heard strange and unexplained sounds, and some claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a young girl wandering the halls. As the Terror al Extremo team explores the creepy abandoned hospital, it seems like they might not be alone.
Careful, guys.
¿Sí estás viendo eso, John?
Sí, aquí se alcanza a ver bien en la mano.
Yeah, I can see a hand.
Mira.
Como una especie de dedos.
Look, the fingers.
As the Terror Alex Tremo team climbs a dangerous staircase, a heavy door falls over on its own. Even creepier, the door appears to be covered in bizarre small handprints. It's almost as if someone or something tried to shove the door over onto the team as they were walking there only moments earlier. Throughout their investigation, they keep hearing strange, unexplained sounds, but they are unable to identify the source. Then they hear something again and go to check it out. And they see something.
Sirens.
Ah, ¿sí lo viste? No inventes, güey.
¿Qué pasó?
Era algo así como... Traspasó el muro, güey.
Lewis and his team claim that they see some dark shape actually walk right through a brick wall. But they're too late to capture it on camera.
Yeah.
However, at the exact moment they see the figure, a strange moan can be heard very close to the camera.
Bone.
Ah, ¿sí lo viste?
Now, the team investigates the entire building, but they don't seem to be able to capture very much on camera. At least, that's what they thought. When they upload the video to YouTube, viewers of the Terror Alex Tremo channel spot some very creepy moments that the ghost hunters missed. In this scene, Lewis and cameraman Yanni are discussing the garbage and litter strewn around the room. But then, this happens.
Güey, como que de atrás. Como que este lado ocupa más así como, no sé, ¿no? Como casa, refugio de varios.
Did you see it?
No.
As the camera pans towards Lewis, a bizarre shadow figure can be seen walking by the doorway.
Oh, okay.
behind
I
him.
see it.
Both Lewis and cameraman Mitchell don't notice the figure as it walks
What?
past them not once,
How do they see
but
that?
twice. But it gets even creepier. When they reach the rooftop of the abandoned hospital, they find what appears to be a broken down small storage area. Heavy pieces of air conditioning equipment block the entrance, making it impossible for them to go inside. So instead, they quickly film the inside of the storage space before leaving to go back downstairs. What their camera captures is downright chilling.
Está muy chiquito el lugar, ¿no?
Sí, está.
Bueno, como podemos ver ahí. Son como nada más. Como turbinas, ¿no, güey? Así de los que. Ajá.
You smell something burning?
Bueno, pues aquí no hay
Well,
nada.
there's nothing in here.
Es puro
Is
de
there
aire
air conditioning,
acondicionado o
something like that? I don't
turbinas,
know.
algo así, no sé qué sea. Pero bueno. ¿Cuánto vas a caer, mi John?
No.
Vámonos.
Échale. Por abajo.
A shadowy, mysterious figure seems
There's
to be
the shadow
staring at them
mysterious
from the
figure.
darkness.
Wow.
But they
I
don't
didn't see
it.
that. I
They
didn't
simply
either.
decide to end their exploration and head back downstairs. But what do you think this could be? Is something haunting
Looks
the
like the
creepy
Grim Reaper.
hospital? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. You can watch the full video over on the YouTube channel, Terror Alex Tremo. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter where I post channel updates, extra videos, and sometimes I just kinda ramble on there. But either way, thank you, and I'll see you next week.
Yep, I'll definitely see you next week. Whoa. That was interesting. It was very interesting. What also was interesting was the one that really broke my heart was the little girl that passed away, and the mother recognized that ghost. Man, that is pretty much chills to the core right there. Man, how about that raccoon that was in the freaking attic on the second video for that girl? I think the first one, I think it was haunted, but the second one, it was a raccoon. There's no way the raccoon could like open up that one of the attic doors, like 2 attic doors. There's no way. There's no way, in my opinion. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. I hope everybody enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and favorite. I am CJ Hawkins, and I'm out of here. See ya.
But either way, thank you, and I'll see you next week.